Okay, back again. This is a update and an intro to the next series of videos. I've made this video 77 times and have failed at every attempt, so hopefully this one will do it. So let's get on with it. The video that's going to be coming up is an 86 Ford pickup truck that I bought for a couple $100 off a guy I work with. It was kind of he owned several Ford pickups, and one was that 91 that I took the 351 out of that was sitting here, and I tried getting started. I didn't really do a good intro on it. Everything come to a screeching halt. So what we're going to start into is I'm going to attempt to get this thing to start. The problem hasn't come up yet until a little bit later on, and so into the video, and so when that video is done, it's going to start into what actually happened. So I kind of want to get started in telling you what the next video is going to be about, and then we're going to go from there because I have so much. Yeah, train, lay on the horn a little more. So anyway, so let's just get started with this 88 Lincoln Town Car. It has been stripped for all the parts I'm going to get off of it. I can't take it to scrap yet because of some other issues we're not going to deal with right now. So this is going away. It's on the trailer. I've already took the tires off of it, took the fuel system that I put in there out, and as soon as I get a chance to take it to scrap, it goes away. I had somebody said they wanted the calipers and one of the spindles and stuff to try to put it on an old 50s Model Ford. I don't know if he's going to come by and take that stuff off or not. I'm not doing it for him. So if he wants them, he can do it. 68 wagon. I know it's covered with crap. Sorry if you guys who love the wagons. Because of some issues, this is, like I said, getting into the videos, this is back. So it's over at the house. I will do something with it. I'm just not sure when. 97, 99, I can't even say it. 97 BMW 740iL. It's being stripped as we speak. There'll be a couple of videos on it. The engine is going into my 98. So that'll be something that's going on. So in the garage, of course, is a disaster. 77 Malibu, the one that kind of started my YouTube channel, is buried in the garage. I'm working on it to try to get some primer and stuff on it. We'll have some videos on, just not sure when. The motor and transmission you see hanging there, well, the motor's hanging, transmission's on the floors out of this BMW. So that's where we're at. This car is going to go do some changing, and I bought something, kind of a toy called a what's that thing called, Draggy, and I'll do a little video on that. And anyway, you can look them up on eBay, or wherever, but I actually have I'll have a video on that and what it does and why it does what it does. So I'm going to turn this thing into possibly a drag car. We'll get into that later on. So outside of that, I'll kind of take you over here. Like I said, I'll have some videos on this motor. My 80-gallon air compressor was over at the shop. It's now over here. It's wired, set up, and running. So I have a lot more air than I had before. I didn't want it over here. I built an old bent up looking shelf just to hold my radio and stuff. Kind of how it works. And because I lost a lawnmower or two, I actually lost 2 push mowers because I had some 40-volt batteries for my chainsaw, my weed eater that I won't use a lot. I went ahead and bought this Cobalt 40-volt push mower. Won't do my whole yard, obviously. I think the 5 amp-hour battery is only rated at like 40 minutes. This is that's not self-propelled, but the self-propelled with the same deal was like 30 minutes, and I ran a 2.5 amp-hour battery that came out of my weed eater. I ran it for, well, I don't know, probably 15-20 minutes without any issues. The battery still said it had a half-life, so I haven't tried it yet from start to finish, but the battery's being charged, and you know. So anyway, I got a mess. These are the tires off the Lincoln, wheels and tires. The only reason I'm keeping them, although they are weather checked, some of them, they have a lot of tread. They are all Bridgestone. The bottom one is the 97 BMW spare one that's out of the blue car. Matches the wheels that are on it. So I just grabbed it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I grabbed it out of there. So anyway, like I said, some things have happened, and kind of changed everything in what's going on. So you know, I just wanted to kind of give you an intro and kind of an update also of what's going on. And somebody wanted that old engine stand. That was the first tool I ever bought that was out of a catalog. I got it from J.C. Whitney back in the, man, 92, 93 maybe? Well, I don't remember now when I bought that stuff. I'm not even sure it's any good anymore. It was laying over there in the shop, so somebody said they wanted it and they haven't come and got it yet. But anyway, so like I said, some things have happened. It's changed. It's kind of change how I get things done over here. My 52 MG is actually over my mother-in-law's in the garage. She had some room, so I went ahead and took it over there. And so we'll get into, like I said, what's going on. I'm not, you know, I started sanding because it did get a bunch of surface rust on it. So I did start sanding. I'm going to have to go get some primer and kind of do some type of a makeshift, some type of a paint booth or something, because I really don't want to do it outside. But I mean, primer, I don't want to deal with that, you know. So I don't know whether to build something outside with tarps, or it's going to make it so dark, or whether to buy one of those inflatable jobs, but they're kind of expensive and I don't have a place to put it when I'm done with it. I really hate trying to make it in here, but I could get some plastic and hang from like the ceiling and kind of just square off. But then the Mustang's got to sit outside for, you know, a day or so when everything, you just have to deal with all that. But I may have to do that. I could build it out of quick PVC piping, just kind of throw something together, and or even just some 2x4s, just kind of half build something. You know, it won't be mobile by any means, but I don't know. We'll kind of play it out and see what happens. But I really need a paint booth. I kind of sectioned one end of that shop up, you know, so we could do it that way, and then I just never did work back over there. And some other thing, you know, come up, and I had so many other projects. It's my own fault. So, but we are not done with this car. I am going to do it, you know, get on it again, possibly sooner than what I originally, you know, thought. But something's got to happen. So anyway, we'll get on that. So anyway, next video is going to be the 86 Ford pickup, and then after that, it's going to be kind of a mess, and then we're going to get on to some car stuff. I promise to get some car stuff going. I have some videos on a couple of pickups I worked on. May put those out, but I'm going to start doing some LS stuff again. And I know most of you guys are on my channel or LS, you know, kind of here for the LS stuff. And I know I kind of covered that on that last video of the Suburban, but you know, we're going to make some things happen. So I'll bring you back.